You have done joining earlier, but I just want to revise these things in a new way, in a just a vivid way. Okay, so let's have a look at these questions. First, you should work hard, otherwise you may fail. So what we have to do, that we have to understand the meanings first. At first we have to understand the meanings of the sentences those are given to us. You should work hard, otherwise you may fail. So if we join this sentence likewise, that you should work hard, otherwise you may fail. Otherwise you may fail, we can start like this: you may fail if you shouldn't work hard, if you not work hard. So we can join like this. So joining in this way, that you cannot use and, but, or so. So there are different type of rules. So I just want to tell you about those rules, about those systems, about those processes. And I'm going to tell you in a different book, from a different book. That is my book. I'm going to describe these things from this book. This is Renan Martin. So I'm just going to tell you from this book. Okay, before starting this, I just want to request all my students, all the students, that please give your fees in time in the school. Okay, please pay the please give the fees in time. If you are interested in classes, if you want to do the classes going all right, all the things, you have to understand the problems of the world that is going on. So you please pay the fees. Okay, so let's start. Look here. Combination of two or more simple sentences into a single simple sentence. It will take some more classes. You just take the note of this. You just do the things one by one. In this class, I am telling the rules. Which rules I am telling you today? You please note it down. Okay. So, two simple sentences into a single simple sentence. We cannot make it complex. So, first rule, we have to make simple sentences. So, there are processes. First of all, it is telling here, it is told here that by using a participle. Participle, you know that when we use a verb like a noun, like a subject, when we use a verb like a subject of a sentence, by adding up ing with it, this becomes a participle. Like, look at these sentences: he jumped up, he ran away, he jumped up, full stop, he ran away. Okay, so these are two sentences. So we take we are taking the word jumped, so we are making it participle, like jumping up, he ran away, he ran away. उसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि जंप करने के बाद वो दौड़ के गया है ना. So in this way you can do a sentence, you can make a single sentence, and it is also simple one. It is not complex because there is one finite verb. Second example, go for the second example. He was tired of play, full stop, he sat down to rest. He was tired of play. You write down these sentences because these sentences are not given in your book. I am doing it from a different book, that is my book. You please write down these sentences. So example number 2, he was, and put the heading by using a participle. Okay, joining by using a participle. He was tired of play. He was tired of play. Full stop, he sat down to rest. So tired or being tired of play, we can write like this: tired of play or being tired of play, he sat down to rest. Okay, it is past participle. Now next rule, Number 2, by using a noun or a phrase. Noun or a phrase in apposition. What is this? That this is my friend. This is the first sentence. His name is Rama. This is my friend. His name is Rama. This is my friend Rama. That means we are making a single sense of these two sentences. These two sentences become conjured up into a single simple sentence. This is my friend. His name is Rama. So this is my friend Rama. I spent 2 days in Cox's Bazar. It is one of the most attractive spot in Bangladesh. Two big sentences. I spent 2 days in Cox's Bazar. We are describing the bazaar like this, one of the most attractive spot in Bangladesh. So it is a phrase, one of the most attractive spot in Bangladesh. So we are omitting verb from here. We are omitting is here, and it becomes a phrase, and it is working like a noun. Now the next one, Buddhism, one great of the world's religions, was founded about 2500 years ago. So whatever the length of the sentence is, that is not a matter. You have to understand the sentence, you have to make it simple, and you can make in different ways. So what we have learned, that by using a participle, by using a noun or a phrase in apposition. Now come to the next point. By using a preposition with a noun or gerund. The moon rose, their journey was not ended. The moon rose before the end of their journey. So we are using here a preposition, before the end of their journey. The moon rose before the end of their journey. Their journey was not ended. That means they have not finished their journey, and before finishing their journey the moon rose. So then we are using a preposition before. Now come to the next one. He has failed many times. He has failed many times. Full stop. He still hopes to succeed. So after failing many times, he still hopes to succeed. So that is a contrary meaning. It is here a contradiction. So he had failed many times, but after failing many times, although he had failed many times, he is now hoping for success again. So we can write like this: in spite of many failures. In spite of मतलब फेल होने के बावजूद भी, in spite of का मतलब है इसके बावजूद भी. In spite of many failures, he hopes to succeed. तो हम लोगों को जो करना है वो सबसे पहली बात है कि सेंटेंस का मतलब समझना है, उसके हिसाब से सेंटेंस को अरेंज करना है. नेक्स्ट, her husband died. She heard the news. She fainted. Look here, there are 3 sentences. 3 sentences never come to your exam, but it is better to do all these things. Her husband died. She heard the news. She fainted. So her husband died. She heard the news. We are taking up the verb heard. So we are making it gerund. On hearing. On hearing the news of her husband's death, she fainted. On hearing the news of her husband's death, she fainted. We are making it a simple sentence. Here is no more verb. Here it is a gerund. The news of her husband's death, she fainted. By using the nominative absolute construction, that is, the soldiers arrived, the mob dispersed. So when the soldiers arrived, the mob dispersed. The soldiers, so what is the solution? The soldiers having arrived. The soldiers having arrived. We are using a possessive verb here as the nominative. The soldiers having arrived, the mob dispersed. Next one, the town was enclosed. The town was enclosed by a strong wall. The enemy was unable to capture it. So the wall was so strongly enclosed, the enemy was unable to capture it. The town having been enclosed by a strong wall. Having been enclosed by a strong wall, we're making it a passive one. The enemy was unable to capture it. Why they were unable? Because it was enclosed by a strong wall. Okay. Next one, by using an infinitive. Infinitive, that means to. If we use to, to before a verb, that becomes an infinitive. Okay. I have some duties. I must perform them. I have some duties. I must perform them. I have some duties to perform. तो मेरे कुछ ड्यूटीज है जो करने हैं, ठीक है. टू परफॉर्म, आई हैव सम ड्यूटीज टू परफॉर्म. वी मस्ट फिनिश दिस एक्सरसाइज. देयर आर स्टिल 3 sentences. We have still 3 sentences of this exercise to finish. So we are completing the meanings here. Next, he wanted to educate his son. He sent him to Europe. He sent his son to Europe to be educated. Okay. He is very fat. He cannot run. He is too fat to run. We are using TOO here. TOO. By using an adverb or an adverbial phrase. Adverb or adverbial phrase. Adverb, that means a word that describes the verb or tells something about the verb. He deserved to succeed. He deserved to succeed. He failed. He failed undeservedly. So undeservedly is an adverb that is qualifying the verb failed. We are making deserve as an adverb and we are joining the sentence. The sun set. The boys had not finished the game. The boys had not finished the game by sunset. So here this is the time of the verb by sunset. Okay, so through these rules you came to know that how can we make these things possible, how can we join these sentences. You have seen that there are 2 sentences or more sentences, so we are joining with some simple rules. So you have to follow up these rules and you have to copy these things in your copy. What I am telling you, you have to write down in your copy. We will check the copy. There will be a date for the copy checking. It will be given to you and there will be marks on the copy. So please maintain your copies. Okay. So thank you.